Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Ahoy, let's go. We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the morning crew. Ahoy, let's go. Welcome to the morning show.
Let's go. It is Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Give us that proof of life check-in, 312-591-8300. The text line is working as we're live in Orlando, as Renee just texted in from Waukegan and said, are you guys still at Universal Orlando Resort? Duh. Yes, we are.
Duh.
We
Stupid.
Renee, duh. So we are still here. Thanks for checking in from Waukegan, being one of our first check-ins today, because she says she has some nice recommendations for us. She's been here a couple times.
Ooh.
So go ahead and DM
Slap 'em
those.
on us.
Text them, 312-591-8300, or DM them either way, Renee, and everybody in Waukegan can do the same, or around Waukegan can do the same. So it's day 2, live from Orlando, the Universal Orlando Resort, after an 18-hour day yesterday. We'll get in that in a little bit in a second. But an hour away, 7:10, we still do Clash with Kenzie. Mount Joy tickets for that show coming up in October. Matt from Mount Joy just did an awesome free show for us a few weeks ago at the Cubby Bear. We'll also have Ticket Blitz Thursday, Florence and the Machine. So for a couple of those shows at Allstate Arena, 2 of them, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, we start off Ticket Blitz Thursday at 8. And then 8:50, 21 Pilots, the concert film from the Clancy World Tour sold-out Mexico City Stadium show and IMAX. That'll be in Music Entertainment News at 8:50, plus all the goodness in between with the fact and everything. Even though we're not in our NBC Tower studios, we are in the beautiful Universal Orlando Resort Studios.
I know, it's like Universal Studios. This is where we're broadcasting live from.
Say that 4 times fast.
I know.
Yeah, Studios.
That's what I was saying.
Studios.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, so we're all here after day 1. 18 hours pretty much from the
How
start
about
of
a proof of life from us?
Yeah, here we are. We're here. I got something for recommendation of people that are, this may be low class, Kenzie, if I bring this up.
If you're saying it, it probably is.
Yeah,
Continue.
Yeah, everything. You're so highbrow.
I know, my bro.
You know, the model of.
I'm so glad.
It's like a Downton Abbey episode every time Kenzie walks in the room.
I just want to give a recommendation to people making a trip here to Universal Orlando Resort. They have everything you can imagine. They take care of you like kings and queens, and your children like princes and princesses. And so you don't, when you come here, you probably just need, 1 suitcase. Kenzie brought 5. It's okay. She brought a lot of
I have 6.
wardrobe changes and things.
It's all gowns.
You know what? Coming from you when your daughter has 3 different princess dresses to wear every single day because she wants outfit changes by the Wicked booth, How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you?
Because I have one tiny bag with an underwear and a T-shirt, and here I am. It's all for her. It's all. I'm generous.
It's all for her.
But what I realized,
well, it's all for me too.
Yeah.
Also, in case anybody's keeping track, I have 1 duffel bag with me. Anyways, Brian, go ahead.
A small duffel bag too. At that,
I travel light. I asked Kenzie
because you don't have any family.
Yeah, I don't have any
loved
family.
ones.
I go, Kenzie, at dinner, I was like, Kenzie, what band shirt should I wear tomorrow? Then I rifled off the 4 band shirts that I haven't worn yet on this trip. By the way, the answer today is Zwan. Shout out Billy Corgan wearing a Zwan t-shirt
Wow.
today. But
Deep
anyways,
cut.
You're about to say something low class and hillbilly-esque?
kind of. So what I realized, and today I did, is because when we got back after 18 hours, what a day. We'll get into that more later. And one of the best days of my life, I got to admit.
Honestly, Tristan said that to me last night. He goes, thank you so much. This is one of the best days of my life when he was going to bed.
Me and Tristan, 11-year-old, are on the same intellectual level.
I know.
Absolutely. Well, again, the Simpsons ride, the Harry Potter ride, the best things I've ever been on in my life.
I know.
However, we get home I think after a great Mexican dinner, 9:30 p.m., we're there.
Yeah.
I take off my shoes. Boy, did the aroma of my shoes fill the hotel room to the point where Megan kicked me out of the hotel room. Not just my shoes, but me. I didn't smell personally. I shower once, twice a day. I use good deodorant. All these things I do. I clean up very nice. And
When did you shower yesterday?
in the morning, at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, whatever.
Well, Harper was sleeping?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
See, because I woke up and worked out. And
Oh,
so I
flex
showered
over here.
But I showered at the gym because I
Yeah.
didn't want to wake my family up.
Well, I ain't going to the gym.
I
so.
don't have a family. I can shower whenever I want.
No, I wasn't checking in with you.
Kate showered 7 times yesterday.
I showered twice yesterday. I love taking 2 showers a day.
I have my Nikes on. Never had this problem at home because I don't walk around in them. I never take them off for
You
18
don't
hours
work
straight.
out or anything.
Right, don't do that. But 18 hours, we walked, I don't know, 15,000 steps, 20,000 steps yesterday.
At least.
And all the rides and everything. And it wasn't, it's not super hot. It's very comfortable down here. But boy, did my shoes smell. I know. And Megan kicked me out. Then I said, can I just leave the shoes out front of the room out front? She said, maybe you should just go. But she let me finally come back into the bed.
After a little bit, like, air it out a little.
So it's very, again, I think it's like military rules that whenever you stop, you should change your socks. They say that because of your feet the moisture builds up and it can cause this
Did you bring
smelliness.
more than one pair of socks today?
I have 3 pairs of socks in my backpack right now.
We're going to ship you off to Nam.
So,
I was like, I really want to stay in my hotel room today.
so I don't know, before we get on the Jurassic Park rides, might be flipping my socks off. If you see me taking my socks off and shoes
I'm
off.
going to get some pictures of this. Oh, don't worry.
So I'm just saying, that's one thing I'd prepare. Bring extra socks on your trip. That's just me.
Oh, wow.
Maybe it's only a me issue. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101 live from Universal Orlando Resort. Let's go.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Z on Q101 live from Universal Orlando Resort with a fact from Florida that makes your brain just go boom. I mean, it really does explode as I'm trying to find explosion. There we go. This is good news. This is a good news fact, but just to set the scenario a little bit. All of us have a job. All of us have a boss. There's a couple scenarios. You love your boss and love your job. You love your boss and hate your job. You love your job and hate your boss, or you hate your boss and you hate your job.
I hope I don't have to recap all.
Is there going to be a test later?
Yeah, remember those 4 scenarios.
I feel like I'm going to throw
Yeah,
up.
whatever those, and sometimes you hate your job, but you need your job. You know, so
Where is this going? Well, we're at work and we're
I said it was going to be good news.
Oh.
Because sometimes we all need our job for the most part, and you're afraid to lose your job. Well, this year, 2026, is going to be one of the hardest years to get fired in the history of employment. So that's a good news. Maybe you hate your job and you want to get fired, but you need the job. Or if you love your job, hey, even better, because you won't get blindsided by a boss you hate.
Wait,
maybe.
did you just say the fact?
No.
Oh.
This is the tease. The tease is this is going to be one of the hardest years in the history of employment to get fired.
And we're supposed to guess why?
You're supposed to guess why.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the
Because it woke.
Well, there we go. We're done.
Can't fire anybody anymore. Can't have a little fun.
Back in my day, you could just get rid of people.
Yeah.
Woke.
Well, I saw this stat last night. This is not fun. That Amazon's like laying off like 16,000 people this
Yes.
week, but they've already laid off. They did like 14,000 a couple months ago, and
How
2
is
years.
that possible that the most booming... I keep ordering. Like,
Well,
I'm trying to keep everyone employed. I'm doing my part. Are you doing your part?
You're not doing enough, apparently.
Oh my, I'll try.
Tell
I'll
your
try
husband
harder.
I got to order more. But I just thought those numbers were staggering. How many people? They must have a couple 100,000 employees if they can keep. Like you only have 27,000 people.
Building warehouses and they keep hiring drivers. This is so crazy.
The rub is, Kenzie, in
What's
those
the
data
rub?
centers, there's not one employee. They're just
But-
machines.
Not in like the packaging areas.
Packaging, no, there's people
Okay,
in there.
that's what I was talking about.
until the
warehouse.
robots go.
I'm
in.
talking about Amazon warehouses, not just all warehouses, Brian.
Oh, I know, but they're all going to be robots soon.
No, that's not going to be good. I've been talking about that.
It's not going to be good. A quote from Kenzie is going to be on ABC News
Yeah,
tonight.
and you can quote me. I called it ahead of time.
But at least this year, before we get to all the AI robots doing everything, this is going to be the hardest year for an employer to fire you, even if they want to. Even if they want to.
708 texted and said, well, damn, Brian, I'm a year late. I got fired last year.
Oh, man.
If you could have just held on.
Oh, that sucks. I want to pour one out for that poor soul, but hopefully you found something better. That's, sometimes firing is I got a friend that got laid off yesterday, and he said, but you know what? It's a little bit of a blessing because it was a bad place.
Oh.
But
Who
money's.
was it? Was it one of our coworkers?
It was not somebody at Q101. It was not Q101.
Our dear friend.
Yeah, but this guy, his skills are above the job he was doing, so maybe he'll find something better.
I hope so.
So is your guess woke or no? What is your guess?
Is your guess woke or what are we doing here, sister?
My guess is woke. I said what I said.
All right. Woke. All right, Kenzie says woke. So why, Case, do you think this year will be the hardest year for a boss to fire an employee, even if they want to fire you?
Because they've already fired everybody possible, and so now we have to have like 7 humans do all the jobs in the world.
Oh, that's
That-
a better guess than mine.
Thank you. I like woke too. You want to switch guesses?
Ooh, kind of.
That is one of the saddest things I've ever heard, by the way.
Well, they keep on trimming the fat. There's not much left to trim.
Yeah. They say, Case, you could do this, and this, and also take the garbage out.
What do you know about Minneapolis? Do you want to help out there? No.
No.
All right, so when we come back after Stained, we will lay it out for you why, again, those 4 scenarios. Remember what they are, Kenzie? This is the test now.
Okay. You can love your job and hate your boss.
You could have started with love to make it easier.
Oh, I forgot that was one of the
That was
options.
you could.
Or you can hate your job and love your boss.
Yep.
Or you can love your boss and love your job.
Or hate your job. The third one would be.
Well, no, I did the hate job already. Or you can, you're interrupting. I did that. Or you can hate both. You can hate your job. Okay, let me do it again.
Okay, do it again.
You can hate your job and hate your boss. You can love your boss and love your job. You can hate your job and love your boss. You can hate your boss and love your job.
There we go. Let's go.
Don't interrupt me. Let me do it again. Okay.
No. We're done. We're done. When we come back, we'll tell you why in the history of employment that this will be the toughest year for a boss to fire an employee, and even if they want to. Coming back after Stained here with Brian and Kenzie on Q101 live from Universal Orlando Resort in Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Day 2 at Universal Orlando Resort after an 18-hour day that we will break down and let you know when you come down here because we're giving away a trip at 8:10 every day this week. In fact, today's Thursday, so tomorrow we'll do it, and then we'll draw the winner of the first trip, a 4-person trip.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable with everything. We'll get into that when we give it away and let you know all the details of what you get. But just a reminder, we're doing that next week too. 8:10 a.m. is what you should put in your phone. I had a lot of people text last night of the ways they're listening on different applications on the app in real time. But the radio real time is the best answer of 101.1 on your car stereo or your home stereo. Put that on there. But 8:10 a.m. for weeks. We're giving away 6 of these trips.
It's just unbelievable.
So you have to be there to qualify at 8:10 every day, and we'll draw the trip every Friday to join and experience what we're doing, which, again, we'll get into that a little bit more in about 10 minutes of what we experienced yesterday, the greatest day of all of our lives. At least me and Tristan, your 11-year-old's
I know
life.
Tristan said that to me yesterday, and then I walk in and you said verbatim the same sentence. I'm like, I'm excited for both of you.
She's like a mom to me, like, Kenzie, I had the best day of my life yesterday. It's unbelievable. But first, let's get to the answer of the fact that makes your brain just go, pow. So we told you that even if your boss wants to fire you this year in 2026, very hard for him to do that this year. Why would that be? And that's a good thing. I do feel bad for people texting in, a lot of our great listeners who've gotten fired or had a layoff situation in the last 6 months, a year. They said, this fact came just a week too late for me. And that stinks. And we really do believe in the universe that something better is coming your way when this happens.
Absolutely.
Really do. I know people like to say, like, when you get fired, you're like, hey, man, one door closes, another one opens. And you don't want to hear that right then, right when
You're
you
like,
get
you know what? Nothing opened right now. So, really not a fun sentence at the moment.
It was like that, that big, castle door with the big, like,
The iron.
the iron thing. They locked it 7 times.
It's a moat.
You're on the other side of the moat
They
now.
threw me on the other side of the moat on the way out the
I
door.
see a lot of doors.
I'm telling you, there's going to be a door and something's going to happen. We believe it. But, Kenzie, well, did you guys switch your answers or no?
No. Kenzie still has her
I
original
said
answer.
woke.
Kenzie goes, woke. That's why they can't fire you. Woke. I'm sorry, that's not right.
Florida really changed, Kenzie.
I love it here.
And then Case guessed because, which is a really sad state of affairs, that they fired so many people they have to keep you to just do everything, which is interesting. You're closer, Case, but it's not the answer. So here's the answer why 2026 will be
Well,
the
then it wasn't necessary to say he was closer.
Well, he's closer when you hear the answer. You understand why it's a little closer.
Yeah,
Than,
why don't you take some notes?
Hey, come on,
yeah.
sit back, Kenzie. Woke. Just sit back with your woke self there and figure it out. So, the cost of losing an employee has gone up to the highest number ever, meaning that if an employee is lost, the last number that used to be used was when an employee either leaves on his own or is fired or laid off. It's $36,700 that the company loses in that situation because of either rehiring somebody and training them, all the build up to that employee, let's a salesperson, maybe commissions or whatever, or even just being fired because they usually have to pay you out something. Hopefully you get something when you get paid out that way. That has gone up to $45,200, the most expensive in the history of employment of an employee being lost by a company. Oof. So if a boss is sitting there going like, I want to get rid of so-and-so, they might think otherwise because it's going to cost them nearly $50,000 to get someone to go away. So they should just keep you, meaning the listener or myself, Kenzie, Case, you should just keep us.
You just keep us.
Yeah, yay.
Huh?
Yeah. I found that number fascinating, though, that it's just let somebody go, just I want to get rid of this person, or we need to lay off. Like, think about that Amazon number. All that number. So I can do the math on 16,000 times 45,000. I mean, there are millions and millions and millions of dollars.
I know it's big.
Thank you, Kenzie.
You're welcome.
Just to tell people to go and leave, it seems stupid.
But, I don't want to make this fact even sadder. So
Oh,
I don't know
boy.
if I should say this. That's if you replace the position. If you're doing what Case is saying, you're still coming out on top because you're not paying to retrain and rehire.
And I just read an article that was saying that so many companies now, a majority of their job listings are job listings that they never intend to fill. They have the listing so people will apply, but there's no desire for the company to fill it.
These might be the saddest statements ever said in Universal Orlando Resort right now. But I will say, even to that point, you're right. But also, some of it is just like getting somebody out the door, like the HR stuff and the healthcare, and when I got to pay them out the door their vacation days. So it's better just to be better to your employees if you're a boss out there.
Amen.
And make them better.
Amen.
Train them better, give them more stuff. If they're a really good employee, you should give them more benefits. If they're a moderate employee, give them one benefit
Like
at
Case.
least. Yeah, the case. Let's say, for example.
And what should my one benefit be that I get?
Universal.
Well, he
You're
got
welcome.
that. He didn't get London 2 years ago, so he's got.
I know. He's stepping up. This was his one bump up.
Maybe this was it.
Oh.
The one thing.
This is awesome.
which would be pretty amazing. A free trip to Universal Orlando Resort to broadcast
This
from.
was a free trip for you guys. I had to pay my way.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Ew.
right. I forgot. We made you pay.
Oh, boy. That's Brian and Kenzie on Q101 live from Universal Orlando Resort.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
And it is live from Universal Orlando Resort. Brian and Kenzie. Coming up in sports, first we have No Doubt, and then after sports or into sports, we'll talk about how the NFL Hall of Fame, we're going to pour one out for the NFL Hall of Fame coming up here in just about 5 or 6 minutes with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Yesterday was our first full day here live from Universal Orlando Resort. We flew in Tuesday. We're going to be here through the weekend. We'll be back in Chicago for our broadcast on Monday morning. But yesterday was the first full day experiencing the park with the show and then going on afterward. And we have a trip coming up for you. So it's not just us down here. Coming up at 8:10, we're getting multiple of you for several weeks. 4 people trips, 8:10 we qualify for you, and we'll talk about that a little bit more of the things you get. But we got to experience stuff, and Kenzie's been here before, but this is the first time myself and Case have been here, and I am not exaggerating, and I've been told I exaggerate at times. When
No, I just said you're always so much, and it's fun sometimes, but
Oh, yeah, I talked to my wife about it.
Yeah.
But yesterday was, barring the birth of my child, and coming back to Q101 some years ago, the greatest day of my life. Oh, no, you know what? Forget it. It was the greatest day of my life. Forget those other things.
Okay.
The greatest day of my life.
So just to clarify, I have both my kids here, my husband. Brian has his daughter and his wife, and then Case is here, and then we are walking around like a family. But we're breaking off a lot where it's like, okay, who's gonna have the little kids, and
Right.
then obviously my 11-year-old and the men are all going to the big round. Like it's fun. So we're splitting up and going. We're all keep divvying up to go on coasters. So who's gonna watch the kids now and helping each other out,
Yes.
right? And so at one point, my husband and they slept until 10:30 yesterday. Both of my kids and my husband, so they
Ballers.
got here late to the park. And I'm like, okay, you guys go on rides. Go. We're really close to the Simpsons ride. It's awesome. Just go on it. And I have the kids. Megan stayed with me. Brian goes with. So it's Tristan, my husband, and Brian.
Yeah.
And they all go to the Simpsons ride. I'm like, just go. We'll have the kids.
First off,
In case-
we had a great time in Springfield, the whole city complex there, before we got to the
Krusty
ride.
Land. It's Krusty Land.
Krusty
baby.
Land, yeah.
Amazing.
Yep.
But we walk. I go, just call us when you're off the ride. We'll take the kids on some of the little stuff over here. And we see Brian. We go, how'd you like the ride? He goes, That's the best thing I've ever been on. His first ride of the day.
And that was well, I did the ET ride before that. Before the other ET ride.
ET.
The ET ride was out. And Case is going to be reviewing ET tomorrow at 8 o'clock. His movie review. He watched it in the hotel room.
Yes, I have to watch it tonight.
You have to watch it tonight.
On top of this busy schedule, I'm also like, I got a 2-hour movie that I have to watch.
But to be clear, the Simpsons ride is not a coaster. It's a virtual reality experience, but it is.
Feels like a coaster.
I thought it was moving until we got out, and I go, oh, we were just here. The thing went up, and then the shocks pushed you around. It is the best thing I've ever been on in my life. Well, until later in the day.
When you got going on rides?
Every one of them was. But yeah, we got out of it. And also just the experience of going in where they have all the characters like talking to you while you're in line. It's so good. It's so awesome.
No, it's very fun.
You get Apu, you get Krusty, you get Sideshow Bob. It was like amazing.
So you got to go on another ride.
Yes.
That you loved.
So Harper finally, she passed out. The Wicked stuff she saw, I thought that was it. We got in the Wicked like right at 11 a.m. after the show. And I said, well, I guess this is where we're going to be all day. It's just in the Wicked experience.
Well, what was the Wicked stuff?
So they had all the dresses in there, all kinds of little, like the experience of Galinda. And do you want me to go through this with you, Case? Tell me what Wicked's about?
Well, I asked the question. I don't know any of these characters, but I'm curious. I didn't go in the Wicked thing.
So you do know the Wizard of Oz, correct?
No.
Oh, boy. You got to watch the Wizard of Oz.
Okay, all right. Just say the characters' names. I'll pretend like I know what you're talking about.
Glinda and Alphabet.
Other people know Wicked.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying that she went in, and that was the first thing she got in the park. And it was sensory overload. She was spinning like Beavis, like Cornholio. It was like, I didn't.
I'm glad I asked about the Wicked thing. That was funny.
And I said to Megan, we're in trouble because we're not going to see the rest of the park at all.
Yeah, this shouldn't have been at the front.
Yeah. Like I got her out the door, and then she goes like, I need to go back for one more minute. And I go, okay, here we go. And, some of the things she already has, we bought the wands and stuff, and they have the big bubble that she can go into. It was ridiculous. And again, there's no Wicked ride. This is just early on with Wicked. They're probably going to build a massive ride anyway.
I'm sure it's in the works.
Yeah, but it is so cool to see all of the actual stuff from the movie in this building.
Yes.
The dresses, like I said, Case, and all that. And she's been dying to see all this stuff. And I'm like, okay. But we did get her out of there after about an hour and a half.
Right. So we went over to Hogsmeade, the Wizarding World. Okay.
Yeah.
And at this point, Harper had fallen asleep.
Thank God.
Because she was a lot.
Yeah, she was.
I just want to clarify. And listen, kids are a roll of the dice. Yesterday, Marino didn't make a sound. It was the most
chill as hell.
I don't understand. He did, and honestly, he didn't even smile or anything. So I'm like, okay, bro. Like he was just, I think, just overload. But it was more like of an internal, like I'm just sitting here looking. Harper was like a rocket ship yesterday. She lost it. So she's finally sleeping. Maybe Brian put her in the sleeper hold while I wasn't looking. I don't know. So one of my favorite rides, arguably my most favorite of the whole park, is Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. It's a roller coaster, and it's insane.
I can say it's not. So I used to ride coasters. I haven't done it in a long time, been on rides. That was the greatest thing I've ever been on in my life. Because I went on that, and the Simpsons ride was also the greatest thing ever in my life.
Well,
the ET ride was too.
It's like a motorcycle with a sidecar, but it's a roller coaster, and it accelerates like an actual motorcycle at certain points. But it's also the Harry Potter story. It's absolutely amazing, and what I love about it is also a long coaster. So it has elements where you shoot backwards, you don't expect it, where you drop down to a separate track and you don't expect it. It's a very, very cool experience. It's a 10 out of 10 ride experience at Universal. But Harper's finally asleep. Megan wasn't getting to go on anything. You were running around with my husband. They were clicking their heels running on rides.
We were having fun. Me and Tristan were like running around. It's great.
Both of them were like, oh! and I go, Megan.
It's awesome we're not in algebra right now.
I look at Tristan like, was that awesome? And we were like stepbrothers. Like, we just become best friends? Yup.
And I go, listen. Megan, honestly, Megan, you don't get to go on a lot of rides. I go, you should go on this one,
And
though.
she loves coasters. She loves rides.
And I'm like, she's not getting to go on anything. So I'm like, and she was like, but Harper, and I'm like, she's asleep. And so Brian and Megan go on this coaster, which means, and then my son and Tristan are on they were on Velocicoaster, which is a whole other story. You got to go on that one. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So Case and I have Harper and we have Marino. So we're double strollering. We're walking around. Everybody thinks we're a family with two kids. And I'm like, these kids are so close in age. I'm like, get off of me. Can't even leave me alone.
Yeah, they're about a year apart.
Yeah. Everyone's like, wow, you pervert.
I just had a great 24 months with Kenzie, let me tell you.
And everybody, like, he's stressed the whole time that Harper's going to wake up because she'd been a lot that day. And bless her heart, she'd been a lot that day. And he's like freaking out. I go, well, don't. He leans over and looks in. And I go, stop. And she'll like open her eyes like a horror movie. Like, you can't do that. End credits. I go, just leave her alone. So we're walking around. And at this point, Tristan and my husband, Justin, they were still with us. And they see Velocicoaster. And my husband and I have been trading off to go on stuff with Tristan. So one with the baby, then we'll do the next coaster. She goes, oh, it's your turn. Do you want to go on Velocicoaster? And I'm like, I don't know. We have Harper. And he goes, Case has Harper. I mean, he looks at him and like, I don't care if she wakes up, that's Case's thing. That's what he said. Like, I'll have Marina, and then if Harper wakes up, like, Case has her.
And I just want to note, I'm the youngest in my family. I've never really spent time around children before. The thought of even pushing a stroller was quite stressful, let alone actually doing any parenting.
And with, wanting Case maybe to make some side hustle money, I've talked to him about babysitting. He was like, it's not for me.
No, not really my thing.
Not for me.
I'm sort of into like listening to cool music, not parenting.
So literally, my husband's like, well, that'd be like Case's thing. And Case is holding the stroller, and he goes, if I could have a vote in this, I'd really love if Kenzie stayed with me. And I go, okay, fine. They can just go on the coaster. He was so stressed out the whole time. And I go, listen, if she wakes up, you don't say they're in line for a roller coaster. You say they're in the bathroom. That sounds like a quick, small thing that she's not missing out on that's fun.
Right.
He'd be like, listen, they'll be back in an hour, honey. They're on a roller coaster. She's going to lose it.
I keep it real. I would have just kept it real with your 3-year-old and been like, all right, so here's the deal.
Yeah,
so
it's going to be a while.
They've been sick of you all day, so they're on a very long line right now to ride a ride that's going to be a ton of fun, just so you know. So you're here with me, and I'm scared of you. That's the monologue she would have gotten from me.
And by the way, there's nothing for you in the future. The world's really becoming a dark place.
So, I don't know if you heard Amazon's laying off all these employees. The job market's
Good luck
getting
getting a job when you grow.
I could see Kate just laying out a bleak future, and she just woke up and her parents aren't around.
But I tell you, and I know my husband to my core. If Harper would have lost her mind, he wouldn't even looked up from his phone. He'd be like, that's on Case. That's Case. That's the stroller.
Yeah, what if the Cubs made a trade today? Let me look at this while Case is tending a screaming
He
kid.
wouldn't have even thought about it.
I did not know that story. I'm glad you shared it on the air. It's terrifying.
I stayed with your baby.
Everything worked out fine. We had a great time.
Well, I will say
There's
this.
a great photo of Kenzie and I with the babies.
And first off, thank you. Because that Harry Potter motorcycle ride was the greatest thing I ever went on in my life. It was unbelievable. And it has a sidecar and a motorcycle. So we get in, and I said, Megan, you love coasters.
Oh, yeah, who rode on what?
Well, I said to Megan, you get on the motorcycle because you love rides better than anything. Let me see if I can fit in the sidecar. And this is what I learned. Don't flex here. Don't flex that you're awesome here. Because I sit in the sidecar, I'm getting there, and then the guy comes up to me, and I go, I don't know if I'm going to fit. I'm 6'4". I don't know if I'm going to fit in the sidecar. And he goes, bro, pull the thing down. And I pull it down. And he goes, we have NBA players in here. You're good. You're fine.
Yeah, we actually have real athletes. Yeah.
And I was like, oh. And I go, you know what? I am fine. I'm snug. And I fit there perfectly in the sidecar.
So she drove the motorcycle. You're in the sidecar.
Well, when we get the picture back from the coaster, you'll see Megan with her arms up in the air off the motorcycle screaming, and me holding on for dear life. It looks like,
oh my God.
It's like I'm breathing to make sure I'm breathing. You can see me going like, it's like Darth Vader. Oh, but it was the greatest thing ever. We'll get to more of this a little bit later on. What a day at Universal Orlando Resort. It is the best day ever, and we have a trip coming up for you. We'll qualify you for a trip coming up just after 8 o'clock, after Ticket Butts Thursday gets underway. Every day, 8:10, make sure you're there. And it's Brian and Kenzie on Q101, live from Universal Orlando Resort on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning, and Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.